Because yes, Floyd didn't have the punching power Gervonta had, but even if Gervonta lands, I don't see him hurting Jake to the point he knocks him out.
This shit, I'm like, okay.
Jake is bodied up, man.
He's big.
Yeah.
Probably has 100 pounds on Gervonta.
Maybe. I'd say Gervonta probably walks at 150.
Oh, he's so small.
So small.
Jake Paul's shocked reaction to Gervonta, Tank Davis's terrifying monster training footage, has quickly become one of the hottest talking points in boxing and social media. As the YouTube star turned professional fighter has found himself staring at the grim reality of what awaits him in the ring, with Davis releasing clips of his brutal preparation that showcase not only his explosive power and blistering hand speed, but also his relentless conditioning and hunger.
What did you make of Canelo's performance? Did it take off the interest at all? Do you think he's losing a step?
Yeah, I mean, he's still an amazing fighter. I think Terrence Crawford is just that incredible. I think he's probably one of the best fighters we've ever seen in the ring, period. So credit to Terrence. He showed out at a higher weight class. But Terrence is just that guy right now.
Does it make you more confident that you can beat Canelo, seeing his performance against Terrence?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I've always believed in myself in the fight against Canelo and sparring some of the people that he's fought against and knowing what I'm capable in the ring and seeing what they do. I know that I can beat Canelo Alvarez, and everyone's always said it as a joke or this and that, but...
Leaving fans convinced that Jake may have bitten off far more than he can chew. Paul, who has built a reputation for surprising the boxing world with victories over MMA stars and mid-tier boxers.
I swear to God, I was on a plane coming home from Las Vegas when Luis told me Gervonta Davis is fighting Jake Paul. I said, get the bleep out of here. I said, you're a bleep liar. Jake Paul is fighting Gervonta Tank Davis. There's one problem. He fights at 135 pounds. Gervonta Davis is that much better than Jake Paul at boxing. But Gervonta Davis in his last fight weighed 133.8 pounds. And I'm not over here in the business of just crapping on Jake Paul. I am much more respectful of what he's starting to build as a professional boxer. You're fighting a guy that's better than you. He's just much smaller. But that guy, because he's better than you, what if he wins? Everything Jake Paul has done is wiped completely out. Gervonta Davis loses to Jake Paul. Obviously, it's going to hurt who Gervonta Davis is, but he lost to a guy that's going to be upwards of 70 pounds bigger than him when he steps into the boxing ring. But I will tell you this right now, without a shadow of a doubt, I will watch this. Tank Davis is 30-0-1. You want to talk about Jake Paul fighting a real boxer? That's a real boxer. You can't make this stuff up, man. It's true.
Looked visibly shaken when confronted with Tank's training reels, reportedly admitting in private conversations that Davis's work ethic and ferocity are unlike anything he's seen before.
Anybody in that position would have taken that fight, especially with the payout. It's like, that's a no-brainer, but I understand. I still feel for Lamont. That's my boy. Like, he still want his rematch. But then when you be realistic about the money situation, you're changing your whole family life. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's people hate on it because they're not in that position. I'm not saying Lamont. I'm speaking like other boxers. Be like, oh, he this for that. He's this. It's a side quest. It's a little side quest. Because what happened when Floyd and all these guys went on WWE, but then they get right back to what they doing? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's another little side quest. I'm all for people just getting their money. So get the best, make the most that you can out of this entertainment world. Because, I mean, I don't know. I would have done it. Far as the money aspect, because none of us would deny that money. They talk like they would. None of them would deny that money.
While on camera, he tried to mask his concern with bravado, but couldn't hide the nervous smirk and wide-eyed reaction that instantly went viral.
Jake, big fan of yours. Just want to say what you're doing for boxing is phenomenal. You're putting it on the map. What you're doing with the ladies, with the Mike Tyson and UFC
I
fighters.
swing on you right now.
Nobody. And I love you too, Gervonta. I'm a big fan of yours. But I just wanted to tell this man what he's doing for boxing and putting it on the map. And just want to take my hat off to you.
Get the mic from him.
So,
Get the mic from him, for real.
what I want to say is, if you beat Tank, people are going to say you beat a smaller man. So what's the victory here?
Honestly, people always have something to say. It's old news. Keep talking. At the end of the day, you're here. So whatever anyone has to say, just keep on saying it.
The footage shows Davis ripping through heavy bags with devastating hooks that echo across the gym, sparring with multiple partners in a display of dominance.
It would just be sad that if Tank Davis' boxing career, real boxing career, championship is over because, of the Jake Paul fight. It would be sad for boxing. I don't know for that to be the case, but if he make, in excess of 30, 40 million.
They reported $40 million.
I don't know what I don't know what he does after that. Does he come back to boxing and defend those titles? I don't know, bro. So I don't know if this could be the last time we see Tank Davis in a real championship fight. Was Lamont Roach the last fight we see of him like that? I don't know. But if it is, that would be a tough pill to swallow for boxing fans.
And grinding through grueling strength sessions that highlight why many believe his power.
The ring, how much you think you'll weigh?
When I walk in the ring?
Yeah.
With or without the ankle monitor on?
That's corny. That's super corny. I don't know how much I'll weigh.
And the handcuffs too.
Huh? What are you talking about, fam?
How do you win this fight?
That outfit is trash. For real. That outfit is garbage. And that hairstyle. Anybody that ever rocked a mohawk is a clown. We all know this. Anybody rocked a mohawk. Name
You
them.
want to see clowns? You want to see clowns? Gervonta, you're the clown, buddy. You're the clown, Gervonta. Any man who puts his hands on a woman is the clown.
Now, since we on this, if I put my hands on females or anything like that, right? If I put my hands on females or anything like that, you know how many female? Like, come on, it will be mad. You see how when I don't even want to bring up nobody thing, what's the name about that? But P Diddy, when things got like that. No, listen. When one female did a charge, it was mad females coming out, right? So if I hit a female, right, wouldn't it be mad other females? Like I ain't been just with one female. Like I'm 30 years old. Like let's be real. I've been with more than one female. Wouldn't mad females come out and say something about me hitting them? No.
Is pound for pound among the most dangerous in the sport. And as fans replayed Paul's reaction side by side with Davis's training highlights, the contrast between the social media entertainer and the seasoned world champion became glaringly obvious.
He's always training for something like this. Obviously, smaller guy. How was this in the training aspect, Jake?
Yeah, just a lot of punching down, practicing, hitting below my knees, and a lot of speed.
He warming up.
We're
now.
sparring.
That's what we need.
We're sparring.
Warm up.
Some
I know
8-year-olds. I got the 8-year-olds in there.
If I find out anything, I'm going to beat your ass and I'm going to beat Jaden Love ass. On my mama, I'm going to beat both of y'all ass. On my mama. And he laughing. He know. He laughing.
What are you talking about?
What
does he have to do with this?
Let anything, you know what I'm talking about. Let anything. Nah, I don't have to say it right now. Don't worry about it. I don't got to say it up here. Let anything happen. And I'm going to show you and him. Bet.
Analysts like Stephen A. Smith, Max Kellerman, and even Joe Rogan have weighed in. warning Jake that he might be stepping into a career-ending situation.
Jake Paul saved him from that.
Should he have fought Roach? Do you think he avoided him, ducked him, or anything like that? Or just this business decision?
I can't say, bro. It looks like it. It looks like he didn't want that. He didn't want to go back down that road, and Jake Paul saved him from that. You know, Jake Paul saved him from that, bro. He got out. You know what I mean?
That's the one that's going viral, Chin. That's a good one. Jake Paul saved him. Got you. I mean,
yeah. But that's the truth. It seems like.
Yeah.
And Roach, you know, hey, Roach came with it, bro. And it looks like through their familiarity of coming up in the amateurs and all that together, you know, Roach really know him better than most fighters.
Might have heard this one before.
Him, bro. You know what I mean? Roach know him, bro. So
yeah.
I think that was a, you know, hindsight always 2020. I didn't think he wanted to go back down that. That was a tough out for him.
With Rogan bluntly saying that Davis' natural explosiveness and technical mastery make him a nightmare matchup for a novice like Paul.
Gervonta, a lot of boxing fans aren't happy with the fact you've taken this fight rather than the Roach rematch, fights with the likes of Shakur, Devin Haney, Teofimo, etc. What do you make of that reaction? And can we still expect to see those fights?
Why should I care what they think? When y'all switch somebody can have a bad day and y'all switching on who y'all favorite fighter is or who this person is supposed to fight. Like y'all need to sit back and be fans and just enjoy the sport. Like y'all even talk about people's personal lives. Like why when it come to that?
Can we still expect to see any of those fights in the future though?
And y'all keep talking about fighting somebody. Didn't he just have a fight? And what happened? What happened? He won, right? But how he look in it? Exactly. But y'all say some different shit when it's me, right? Because y'all want me to lose. When y'all see people in that limelight too long, they want to take that they want somebody else to come take that spot. That's why it's always like, come on, bro. That's what happened with Floyd. Y'all seen him too much, and once y'all seen him so much, y'all start hating on it. Like it turned from love to hate.
And that no amount of marketing or confidence can erase the gap in skill and pedigree. Jake, of course, has built his career on proving doubters wrong and thrives on pressure.
Anybody that ever rocked a mohawk is a clown. We all know this. Anybody rocked a mohawk. Name them.
You want to see clowns? Gervonta, you're the clown, buddy. You're the clown, Gervonta. Any man who puts his hands on a woman is the clown.
Now, since we on this, if I put my hands on females or anything like that, right? If I put my hands on females or anything like that, you know how many female? Like, come on, it will be mad. You see how when I don't even want to bring up nobody thing, what's the name about that? But P Diddy, when things got like that, no, listen. When one female did a charge, it was mad females coming out, right? So if I hit a female, right, wouldn't it be mad other females? Like I ain't been just with one female. Like I'm 30 years old. Like let's be real. I've been with more than one female. Wouldn't mad females come out and say something about me hitting them? No.
But even his most loyal fans admit that Davis's intensity is on another level. And the viral nature of his reaction has only added to the intrigue of this fight, with many predicting massive pay-per-view numbers driven by the curiosity of whether Paul can survive against one of the deadliest finishers in the sport.
Tank Davis is not the face of boxing because he doesn't fight often. He fights once a year. And he's probably one of the best talents in the world. I love Tank Davis. I love watching him fight. I love when he goes in the ring and just demonstrates power and speed and he doesn't give a shit. I love that. But he has to fight more often. We want to see Tank fight 3-4 times a year. Tank Davis, I dare you to break my record. 5 world title fights in 1 year. Let's go.
You think he's lost?
At the end of the day, I gave this little guy an opportunity. He should be thanking me. I'm paying him. I'm his boss. He reports to me, and I'm going to fucking son him on November 14th. So fuck you, little man.
You pay me? Are you paying me?
100%, yeah.
100%?
100%.
100%. Facts?
Correct.
Yes?
Correct? Correct. I'm your daddy.
He should
100%.
beat Jake Paul, shouldn't he?
No, he shouldn't.
But
You don't think? Sorry. So, I thought we were all unanimous here. Do you
He
think that
shouldn't.
You think Jake Paul beats Gervonta Davis?
70
It's a
pounds
big-
is 70 pounds.
Jonathan Davis is very small. 5'5".
He's tiny, bro.
5'5".
That's
You
what I'm
got
saying.
Jake Paul
He's a little
6'1".
man.
If
That's
Jake
what I'm
Paul's
saying.
tucking up
Move on.
and absorbing punishment for walking forward, then look, there's a weight advantage.
Promoters are already hyping this as not just a boxing match, but a cultural clash. And while Jake continues to promise he'll shock the world yet again, the image of his stunned face while watching Davis's monster training footage may have already written the script in the eyes of millions, painting a clear picture of a man walking into the most dangerous challenge of his life.